Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. Hello. Thanks for the great advice, guys. You're welcome, whatever it was. I've just moved to a new area and my neighbours seem nice enough. Although I've had a pretty aggressive guy tell me I can't park outside his house. So now I take it upon myself not to. But sometimes people that visit still park there and he has come straight to the house to complain about it. The other neighbours say he has no right more than me to park there as he doesn't have a designated space and it is not a dropped curb. To save arguments, I warn people not to park there, but it is a stress I really don't need to know. This aggressive guy. It's a stress I really don't need knowing this aggressive guy has it out for me. What else can I do to quell the situation?
I don't think this geezer has it out for you. I think he just, from the sounds of the neighbours, he's done it to everyone.
Yeah, he's just one of them guys.
He's just a dickhead. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not worth... If you can get around it, then just park somewhere. Like, that's what I would do. Like, if he's really going to be that fucking, bothered about it. Like, if there's no parking space, I'm not parking around the corner. I'll park in front of his house. But, you know what I mean? I would just be like, what do you want me to do about it?
Yeah. The way I would treat it is... Firstly, like, I had to get over this when I first moved here, because... Where I live now, like there's a few designated spaces in the area, and like it's a bit awkward parking for pit visitors if there's no spaces around. I know I overthought that when we had like groups of for house parties or whatever around. I would like start designating people places to park, and you don't have to put that much thought into it. If someone's visiting you, they find their own place to fucking park. It's like you're not their fucking mum. Do you know what I mean? Secondly, like if as Dan said, if there's no spaces on that street when you get back to the street, park there, because he has no rules over it. He's just one of them weird people that need to park outside his own house, and there's a lot of people that are like that. Yeah. But he could pay for a drop curb, but he hasn't, so fuck him.
Yeah.
So that's all you got to think.
At the end of the day, all your neighbours know about him. They're all the same. Like, they're not going to back him, they're going to back you. Not that would ever come to that, because he seems like the sort of dickhead that's just going to grumble under his own fucking breath. And if he vandalises your fucking car, even better, because then you can call the fucking police on him. But like, yeah, like it
happens on my mum's road all the time.
Yeah,
when I park, like if I park a bit further up, there's like a guy's got like half a dropped curb over his drive. But then he's also got a wall where there's no drop curb, and then it goes to the next door. So where there's no drop curb and there's a wall, I park there.
Yeah.
And then he tries to come out and tell me I can't park there, and I look at him, and I go, "Why not?" And he was like, "Because this is in front of my house." And I go, but there's no drop curb here." And then he's like, looking at me, and then I just look at him, and then I just walk down the road. Do you know what I mean? Because he ain't going to say shit.
No,
he can't say nothing. I think people come out full guns blazing sometimes because they want to like scare you into submission straight away. And sometimes fighting fire with fire helps that. But if you can, avoid it. But if not, just park there and tell him, what can you do about it? Nothing.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you don't want the stress.
No,
and it sounds like your neighbours are dealing with it as well. So that's what I would do.
He's just aggressive.
Yeah. Just come home and park somewhere else, and leave it at that. And if your mate's parked there and he comes around, just send your mate to fucking talk to him.
Yeah, honestly, it's not your business where people park when they visit you.
No,
treat it like that.
And there's nothing you can do about it. You can call the council and you can call all of this, but he doesn't own it. It doesn't come with your house or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, fuck him. So I say that.
I always have them. Do you know them like typical English moments where Like that guy confronted me about parking outside the house, and like, do you know when you're walking away from someone and you're thinking, "Oh, I should have said that. Oh, I should have said that,"
Yeah.
and you get by the time you're back at the house, you're like rolled up. I just think to myself, this guy's a dick for coming out in the first place. So you've actually done a good thing in life because you've upset them because they're now upset about it.
Yeah.
Where if you react and go and react to them the way they want to be reacted to, sometimes they can get the better of you in the end.
Mm.
So sometimes it's better just to know you upset them and take gratitude in that.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck it. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Just don't get it.
I don't understand why people have to park directly outside their house. If you ain't got if you don't have a fucking drive, man, you have, you can't park outside your fucking house. It just
Yeah.
doesn't, it baffles me.
Yeah. I don't know if I have like parking around the side,
Yeah.
and sometimes I have to park on the grass, and that's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I lived in the flat, I had to park in a car park across the road.
Yeah. It's just the way it fucking is. People just arseholes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Um, it's that whole thing as well. It's like, I've lived here for 10 years. It's like, well, I've lived here for 10 minutes. I'm parking my car. What does it fucking matter? Fuck's sake. Christ. Good luck anyway. Like I said, don't like. I wouldn't over stress about it. It doesn't
Nah.
sound like the sort of. If someone's going to come run into your house, shouting their mouth off, that's about as much you're going to get out of them. You know what I mean? It's either mouth or it's the quiet ones that end up smashing your car up. You don't even fucking hear from them.
Yeah, it's all bark.
Yeah.